When did you have to save a loved one? I picked up my daughter from daycare one afternoon, and she kept waving at some grown man who was clearly pretending not to see her. I asked her, "Is that one of your teachers?" She just laughed and said, "Daddy, you're silly." That didn't sit right with me. Later that day, I kept asking her who the guy was, and every time she just smiled and said, "He's my secret buddy." Now I'm starting to get concerned. So I asked my wife if she knows anything about some random guy hanging around daycare pickup. She looks at me like I'm crazy and says she has no idea who I'm talking about. That's when I really start worrying. The next day, I take my daughter to daycare myself and keep an eye out, but I don't see the guy anywhere. I couldn't pick her up that afternoon, so I told my wife she had to be there on time and make sure everything was okay. I kept my phone on me the whole time, ready to call the police if anything seemed off. She calls me after pickup and says everything's fine, that I'm just being paranoid. I don't believe it. That night, when I'm putting my daughter to bed, I ask her again about her secret buddy. I ask how they met and why it's a secret. She makes me promise I won't tell anyone. Pinky promise and everything. So I do. Then she smiles and says, "He gives me candy when you're not around." I ask her, "At school?" She goes, "No, silly. Candy's not allowed at school." Now I'm really panicking. I ask, "Then where does he give it to you?" And she says, "Oh, here at home, when he's helping mommy." I freeze. I ask her again just to be sure I heard her right, that this guy is coming into our house. She nods and goes, "Yeah! He gives me candy and then I count to 5,000 while he helps mommy fix her squeaky bed."